This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The founding president of the Hazleton Integration Project talks about a national news piece on his organization and the city of Hazleton. That story and more next. We have a cure for a case of the Mondays. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Ken Kara, and remember, you can watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and take us with you wherever you go with the new Samsung Productions app. Right now, let's go to our headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The city of Hazleton was once again in the national spotlight last night. It was the center of focus on a piece that aired on Sunday night with Megyn Kelly. NBC News producer Ben Weltman, a diehard Cubs fan, suggested the story that focused on the impact of Joe Maddon and the Hazleton Integration Project. NBC News correspondent Harry Smith talked with Maddon and others from HIP, including its founding president, Bob Curry. We asked Curry today if he was pleased with how Hazleton was portrayed.
I was indeed, and I think every Hazletonian should be pleased with the way the city was portrayed, because I think they show a city that has gone over the worst spot and is coming out the other side. And consider how many cities in our country are experiencing the same type of thing, with large numbers of new immigrants coming into the city, and some of them are language challenged, and the issues that brings up in your city. So you've really got some challenges for your city. And here we are in Hazleton. We've experienced this about 10 years ago. And now we're coming out the other side with a very positive feel. Not saying in any way that all the problems are over. We're not talking about unicorns and rainbows. We're talking about hard work being done by a lot of organizations. I'm certainly proud of ours, but I'm equally proud of other organizations in the city who are doing this work about bringing our community together. And I think it's really starting to pay off.
If you missed the story, you can watch it online. Simply search Sunday Night with Megyn Kelly. In other news, a bicyclist was flown to Lehigh Valley Hospital in Allentown after the bike he was riding and a car collided Sunday afternoon. It happened just before noon on Broad Street in Hazleton, between the office of District Magistrate Joseph Zola and the Hazleton Elks Lodge. The crash is under investigation. While the details of the incident have not yet been released, SSPTV has learned that the man on the bike was Ed Payne of Hazleton. Ed's daughter Stacy told us today that her father is an avid and experienced biker and was wearing visible gear and a helmet at the time. She says he was on his way home back from a morning ride when the crash happened. She says that her dad does not have any broken bones, is in good spirits, and is expected to make a full recovery. Hazleton police and firefighters had just finished responding to that incident on Broad Street when they were called to a fire. Fire Chief Donald Leschko told our media partner, the Standard Speaker, that crews found thick smoke coming from the front door and windows of the home at 636 Alter Street. A man and woman inside did make it out safely. They are being helped by the Red Cross. While the fire was contained to the basement, the entire home sustained smoke damage. No word yet on what caused yesterday's fire. If you're interested in gardening, Lisa Sugart has details on an event for you.
We are here at the Butler Township Community Garden, and many events take place here along with the growing that we see behind us. I'm pleased to be joined again by Jo Robbins. She is a board member for the garden, and you have some wonderful events held here all the time, and one coming up.
Yes, we do. The 27th of July, we are having an evening in the garden. It will start at 7 o'clock. You'll be able to tour the garden. The market gardener will be here. He will answer any questions you may have, as well as sell fresh produce that he grows here. There will also be a master gardener on hand to answer questions that you may have about growing.
So that's the perfect opportunity to come learn about this if you're not involved with it, because people can do this even if they don't have the experience behind them.
Oh, absolutely. We get new gardeners every year, and they keep coming back. We've had several and we're getting a turnover of younger people now. When we first started off, we were all kind of old, but now we're getting in young folks with young children, and the children are getting involved with the gardens. It's really a great place to be.
Do you see a resurgence in this? Because we're all talking organic and healthy, so this is really becoming quite popular.
It certainly is, and that's the reason, and I think that's why we're getting more and more young people. is because of the concern of what we're eating. And this is an organic garden, no chemicals whatsoever.
Alrighty. Now that is taking place, the event you said, Evening in the Garden, on Thursday the 27th. But you have another event coming up in September that you want people to mark on their calendars in advance, and maybe some people want to participate in it.
Absolutely. We have a wellness fair. This is our second year. It is September 23rd from 10 to 2. We have chiropractors, massage therapists, yoga, seeing eye puppies, you name it, they'll be here if it involves health, and there will also be vegetables available. If you're interested in being a vendor, just contact me. I'd be glad to set something up for you.
Where's the best place to get information about the garden?
DIGCLDS or DIGCLDS.org. It's got everything you need to know there, or my phone number is 570-578-4773.
All right, well, it's a great place to come and learn how to grow, or if you already know how, it's a great place to rent plots to do so. But there's educational programs taking place. If you always wanted to learn about gardening, now is the opportunity. So get in touch with Joe or go to the website today.
Thank you, Lisa. Who wants to go to Angela Park this summer? The Angela Park documentary DVDs have arrived. Samsung Productions has received the final DVDs from the manufacturer. We will start shipping them tomorrow for those who pre-ordered. If you are local and would like to pick up your DVD, you can do so at our studios at 109 West Broad Street in Hazleton, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. If you would like to order a DVD, you can still do that. The cost is $24.99. Call our studios at 455-7267 extension 104 or go to SSPTV.com and click on the Angela Park ad. Still ahead, we talk once again with Bob Curry, this time about the red-hot Chicago Cubs. And up next, we continue our countdown to celebrate Hazleton. Stay tuned to learn more about the big event. Yes, there's Bob Curry again. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Well, attention ladies, Leanne Falabella is here from the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. She's the Vice President of Marketing, here to tell us about the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce Women's Luncheon, another one coming up, and they're a fun time.
They are, and we have them every other month, so we get together with all the businesswomen from throughout Greater Hazleton. They're great programs, we have great speakers, it's a great networking opportunity, so that's what it's all about at the Chamber, you know, promoting local businesses, helping one another, empowering women. So this one is taking place on Tuesday, July 25th.
Tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, yeah, tomorrow, which is great, yeah. So it's still not too late to RSVP. You can RSVP right on our website, hazletonchamber.org, or just call the office. We're very flexible in that respect. So tomorrow we will see everybody. It's going to be at Martin's Restaurant in West Hazleton. We always have a guest speaker. They're from 12 to 1, so we get everybody in, get them some good information, eat lunch, and right back to work for 1 o'clock. Julie Berger from Berger Family Dealerships is going to be presenting. We like to have women present to our women. And she is a sales representative at Berger Family Dealerships, and she's going to talk about what women should know when it comes to the basics of car maintenance and service. And she's also going to talk about tips and tricks about when you go to purchase a vehicle or lease a vehicle, things that you should know. This was something that came up in one of our women's luncheon planning committees. That everybody agreed that would be a great idea. You know, a lot of times it's the men that go out and do the car shopping and stuff like that, and we have some women who are single, and they thought, and she was actually going to purchase a vehicle, and she said, I think this would be a great topic, and everybody agreed. So we're happy to have Julie. Again, with the networking, you know, we have 20 minutes of good networking. We do a 50-50 raffle. We have a business resource table where it's an opportunity for the ladies to share their business cards, their programs, pamphlets, anything like that. And we have a member rate, $20 for members, and also non-member rate, $25.
All right, well, they are a fun time. I can speak from experience. And you're already planning September and November as well.
Yes. We actually plan in November for the whole entire year. So, wow. So we're on it, these ladies. They do a great job. But yeah, September, and it's always the last Tuesday of every month. So September, we're going to do one on fall fashion. So that will be fun. And then in November, yeah, we do something based around the holidays. So we'll have something fun and interactive for the holidays. So that'll be a fun one too.
All right, so if you're interested, it's not too late. You can go to the website or give Leanne a quick call to register for the event. Again, it is the Women's Luncheon, and you won't be disappointed. Come on out tomorrow.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Remember, the solar eclipse is happening in 1 month on August 21st. Right now, here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. We have a hazardous weather outlook this evening as we may see some strong thunderstorms with hail. So tonight, we have a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low of 59 degrees. As we move on Tuesday, 20% chance of showers before 3 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 72. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, low of 59 degrees. Wednesday looks nice, partly sunny, high in the mid-70s. At night, we have mostly cloudy skies with a low of 62. For our Thursday, showers likely and a possible thunderstorm, mostly cloudy with a high near 77. At night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low of 64 degrees. Friday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, high in the mid-70s. And then at night, mostly cloudy, low of 60 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Open daily 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays and holidays 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
Today, we're pleased to welcome back Krista Schneider. She's the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, and Bob Curry, the founding president of the Hazleton Integration Project. They're back to give us a little bit more detail on two of the major events taking place in the big weekend, August 4th and 5th, Celebrate Hazleton Weekend in downtown Hazleton. Bob, I'm going to start with you. You're really pleased with this 1111 Voices coming to Hazleton, and this is going to be big. You want 500 people out in the street all singing the same song, and you're going to put it on the internet.
That's exactly what we're going to do. This was an idea that came about from a group from Washington, D.C., who I've been in contact with over the years, but the idea is such a great one. It's that perhaps our society might be more divided at this point in time than it ever has been before. And Hazleton is a microcosm of those changes that have occurred. So what better way to bring an entire community together than through music? Music is a catharsis, music brings people together, and we all can sing, we all love to sing. We're going to use some church choirs, so if you belong to a church choir, please contact us. We'd love to include your choir. But anyone who would like to participate in this event. And think about this, 500 voices, we learn one song, and it's John Denver's Country Roads, Take Me Home.
Nice.
And so we're all going to do that one song, and when it goes live, it'll be streamed across the internet, and then it'll be posted in perpetuity to Facebook. So it should be a really exciting event. The early response has been phenomenal. The people who are in the music community have been just terrific.
So you're going to practice that day and perform that day all in one. So they need to call you if they want to be involved. Where do they call you?
They can call me at 570-233-5309. 2-hour practice session, one song, 5 minutes, go time.
All on August 5th.
You got it.
All right, that's happening in Hazleton. And then also taking place is I think it's the third annual
third
Peace,
annual.
Love, and Chalk. That's also an exciting event that has really grown in popularity.
Right. So Peace, Love, and Chalk, it's a partnership between the Hazleton Art League and the Respect 90 Foundation, and it's a key component of this weekend. There is the Art League is accepting registrations. Basically, anybody who wants to participate, youth and or adult, they basically get their supplies, they go out on the sidewalk on Saturday morning, and from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., they create this chalk art masterpiece. And then there's judging that takes place at 2 p.m., I think 2:30, maybe the awards are given out. So the prizes are available, cash prizes for adults, and I think a lot of gift certificates and like an iPad or something like that for children. And then we also have, in conjunction with that, to add a little bit more, because we don't have enough, we're going to do we're going to do more. So we're going to have what's called a fleetique, It's the first time we're going to try this. We have a few stores downtown, a few shops downtown that specialize in antiques and upcycled items and art. So we're going to take those shops and combine them with some new vendors who are coming into town, set up on the sidewalks along with the artists to sell their wares.
Wow, this is going to be huge. This is Celebrate Hazleton, August 4th and 5th in downtown Hazleton. You can go to the website for the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, which is downtownhazleton.org, or you can go to hazletonintegrationproject.com. Make sure you check it out. There is a big list of things happening. You're not going to want to miss this. They're going to be making history in downtown Hazleton, and you're certainly going to want to be part of it.
Once again, thank you, Lisa and Bob Curry. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers. When we come back, Ronnie Marchetti and Rail Rider News. Stay tuned.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
While Joe Madden was being featured on NBC talking about his hometown of Hazleton, his Cubs were winning a ball game against the rival Cardinals. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. It's been a long journey, but with this 5-2-3 win over St. Louis, the Cubs are now tied for first place in the NL Central with Milwaukee. The Rail Riders, they lost to Charlotte on Sunday, but Jay Cave stayed hot with a 3-for-4 night. Hazleton Integration Project founding president Bob Curry may have worn out his previous channel button on his remote last night, flipping between NBC's feature on HIP and the Cubs-Cardinals game. Curry follows the Cubs pretty closely thanks to this guy, Joe Madden, the Cubs manager and HIP's honorary chairman. After a lackluster first half, the Cubs have won 8 of 9 since the All-Star break, and Curry talks about their success.
I think they're really hitting their stride. I think they had some key injuries early. You get Hendricks, one of their best pitchers, is coming back later this week. The move that they made with Quintana is absolutely sparked the club. He's 2-0, and it showed again last night how this team is just ready to pounce at any time. They were a sleeping giant in the first half. I think the giant might be waking up.
Jose Quintana was traded to the Cubs from the White Sox earlier this month for 2 big Cubs prospects. Kyle Hendricks hasn't pitched in the big leagues since early June thanks to inflammation in his right middle finger, and he will get the start against the White Sox today. He was 16-8 for the Cubs last season during their run to the World Series with an ERA under 3. Well, earlier I mentioned Jake Cave. Let's talk more about him. He's been named the International League's Batter of the Week. He hit this home run on Wednesday last week in a game against Norfolk where he drove in 5 runs. He led the league in hits last week with 15 while posting a .577 average. Cave is 24 years old and was picked by the Yankees in the 6th round of the 2011 Major League Baseball draft. All right, it's Trivia Treats time with Ron Marchetti.
A trivia question to start Trivia Treats on this Monday, July 24th. Who is the only Heisman Trophy winner to play in the NBA? Only one player ever did it. Think about that, and I'll give you the answer in a minute. But first, on this day in 1964, exactly 53 years ago, Kansas City A's shortstop Bert Campaner swallowed 2 home runs in his major league debut as his club beat the Twins 4-3 in 11 innings at Metropolitan Stadium in Bloomington, Minnesota. Campy hit his first homer in the first inning on his first pitch of his first plate appearance of his major league career, and then he added another on his 4th plate appearance in the 7th. That happened on this day in 1964. Baseball has advanced so much since. Your great-grandfathers and great-great-grandfathers were in their primes in the early 1900s. Did you know that at the turn of the 20th century, now, I'm really going to go back way back too far, but I never knew this until recently. But according to the ground rules, during the days of the Wright brothers, drives into the bleachers were not automatic home runs, and outfielders were permitted to jump into the stands to retrieve the ball. On this day in Cincinnati, a couple of lifetimes ago, an outfielder jumped into the seats, but several fans held him down while others kicked the ball away. That happened often, and sometimes fans brandished guns and threatened to use it on the fielders if they didn't vacate the bleachers without the ball. The Cincinnati Enquirer newspaper termed that kind of action excusable, expressing the opinion that the fans would not have been loyal Reds rooters had they acted any other way. Mother of God! Now the answer to the question, who was the only Heisman Trophy winner to play in the NBA? Answer, Charlie Ward won the Heisman in 1992 as a quarterback for Florida State. A month after receiving that award, Ward led the Seminoles to its first national championship with an 18-16 victory over Nebraska in the Orange Bowl. He also played 4 years of basketball for Florida State. Charlie was not sure what sport he wanted to play as a pro, but when he did not get drafted by the NFL, the New York Knicks picked Ward in the first round and 26th overall in the NBA draft. 2 months later, Ward completed 12 seasons in the NBA as a point guard of the Knicks. 1993 to 2004, he played for San Antonio Spurs in 2004 and the Houston Rockets in 2004 and 5. He was a remarkable athlete, and you have a remarkable week. Till then, till Friday, August, the first Friday in August, be good sport and stay loose.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. FunFest is now accepting vendors and parade registrations. Applicants must provide a complete descriptions of items being sold, and first-time participants must supply at least one photo of their products. For complete details, go to funfestpa.org or call Mary Malone at 570-455-1509. There will be a pilgrimage for peace at the Holy Door Mission Byzantine Franciscan Friary on Sunday, August 6th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more information, you can contact the number on your screen. The Cancer Treatment Center on 1701 East Broad Street in Hazleton presents Surviving Together with guest speaker Laura Stitch. The topic will be radiation therapy. This event will be on August 10th, and you must RSVP by August 8th. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce will be hosting a seminar on writing web content and press releases on Wednesday, July 26th from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. The registration fee will be $10 for members and $15 for non-members. Anyone interested can register by contacting the Chamber. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Lawrence Alfred Libinati, formerly of West Hazleton. Mass will be Thursday at 11 a.m. at the St. James Catholic Church. The Butch Funeral Home in Mannheim is in charge of the arrangements. And David Sywell of Hazleton, the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home, will announce the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Randy Shoestack of Barnesville. Call now at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Michael Phelps lost to a great white shark on Shark Week last night in a race. I love the show, but I disagree with how the race ended. I don't have time for my full rant right now, so maybe tomorrow or I'll start a blog. I don't know. Tomorrow we will be back, though. A lot to get to this week, so please stay with us. Pocono race this weekend as NASCAR comes back to town. Camping World Truck Series along with the Monster Energy Series. So we'll have a preview of that. Until tomorrow, take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.